Kdr FM brings you all the stories. Kdr FM News, proudly sponsored by MTN.
You used to tell me that I don't make you happy. All that time you would be complaining. But baby, how come you never call me? But now with MTN, I have a daily voice bundle. I'll call you every day, yeah yo, baby don't dolo. MTN voice bundle, yeah yo, baby don't dolo. MTN voice bundle, yeah yo, baby don't dolo. MTN voice bundle neza bei dondoro okutera network zona tungada chika 25 arishirinjira 10 zonka nyigasta emwe not star ibiri emwe hash otoraneho daily bundle ninga kozesa my MTN app ogambe aha bei dondoro aha kuba kuturi kugamba hamwe tuine kizibira MTN enkora n'ubushoshoreche nibikuratirwa MTN nerebe rushitongore cha Uganda Communications Commission.
Abantu nyana bakibale kagadi kakumiro na handi hona mutabaruke habwo kuba tyansika arguza egabude obone baletere mibazi yona eyabusireyira ikaranogya Kampala manya Kenya manya Dubai no gitoza hati nurekeraho genda bugenda mu batyansika arguza yone mibaze roho okukebera omubiri gwono kamanya na kyorwaire byona byabusa iwo kwenda kukebera computer kwigula ebinywa kandi inyo bakasitoma babo abakuru inyo bakubahereza special care bakusubuza green tea habeya yo musubuzi okuterwa mutwe kuterwa mutima ekiriroliro mu mubiri kuruma no kuzimba ebigeri ulcers haniya sukari pressure kusanyarara omusujja ogutakira kurumwa mugongo kuruma munda amani geksaija na gekazi toine iwo karwara amaino habo kwani obo kaba kuletera mbazi gwa amaino ogubakweta high quality toothpaste bakusemereza buhereza high hinaiwe buli kya baraza babaho nyamarunda town council hasanyuka bar and lodge kandi kuruga kya kabiri kya kasatu kya kana kya katano kya mukaga hamuna kya sande baba karuguza ha office zabwe enkuru ha muhanda gwa kikada waruga ha stand big bank hakona house ne kyapa kibahoja kwa no kirora genda bugenda nakasenti ko gule mibazi niko bakwijanja bokire abo kumanya bikiraho baza nabo ha 07 mukaga 13 04 00 na 07 kenda na 5 10 23 yanshi together we share.
For how Chinese bantu baingi muno ohulira kyansimba hano nkwata hamugongo ekifuba kikuremera oburumi munyingo mu baitu hati wekwata ba for how Chinese bano ni bayijanja banokira kimo ebirwaire no biraga nenkoro yawe yekikugu baine byoma ebya meridian therapy nibikonyera okwigula ebinywa kutereza emigongo alinywa bakusasa nibakumara mu busase bona bwino munyingo hati nywa bakuzimbe bigere mugende mubayikire nibakora handwereza maiso nibajanja basukali harusazi okwetaga kusara size okendezo omunyeto gwine oyinekizibu kyo kusanyarara hamuna inywa bateirwe stroke niba batereza ni mugaruka okurungi muno aba for how Chinese hano mukaruguza basange amuhanda gwa kizizi ogugenda ha vision hakiomba ko kiyakona house hayi ne ichundiro lya magiteri yaka opposite Millennium Guest House rundi baterera namba ze simu 0 kinana na mnana msanju na msanju asatu na mnana na 0 mwenda nkaga na ibiri kinana na isatu anna nemu for how Chinese hamuno bujanja byo burungi.
Esaha zikire msanje zeihangwe ohulirize Kdr 10 fama akaire kanu nikakuleterwa
MTN voice bundles ezikutera network zona habei dondoro migasita 10 ibiri mu hash rundo yekonyeza my MTN app okome mu daily bundle habo kuba butukubaza itwena titukwemerezebwa. MTN Uganda Limited nererwa Uganda Communications Commission.
A very good afternoon. It is a minute past 1 p.m. My name is Deo Asiimwe. I welcome you to this broadcast of Kdr News. Now the detail. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has received a special message from his Angola counterpart, President Joao Lourenço. The message, according to the statement by State House, was delivered to the president yesterday by Ambassador Tete Antonio, the special envoy and minister of external relations of Angola. During the meeting held at State House in Entebbe, President Museveni and the Angolan delegation discussed strengthening the bilateral relations between Uganda and Angola. The statement adds that both nations are committed to enhancing their robust diplomatic ties for mutual benefit. The meeting was also attended by Uganda's Foreign Affairs Minister General J.J. Odonga. Youth in Hoima City have joined the ongoing anti-corruption march to Parliament, declaring that corruption must end in Uganda. This movement is led by a section of Uganda's Generation Zoomers, Gen Z, who are demonstrating against the corruption and pillaging Parliament and the country. Participants were seen today morning holding placards with messages such as "Corruption must end in Uganda and we are partyless." They camped in the middle of potholes along Hoima Kampala Road to protest poor service delivery and corruption. Meanwhile, in Kampala, security personnel intercepted and arrested several youth protesting in downtown Kampala. Among those arrested at Arua Park Police Post by Joint Security Forces are Sylvia Namutiaba, Habib Buwembo, Serunkuma, John Bosco and several others attempting to march to Parliament. In a televised address last Saturday, President Museveni cautioned the youth against protesting, stating that they are playing with fire by ongoing with the anti-corruption march to Parliament. Despite this warning, the organizers vowed to proceed with the march as planned, potentially leading to a confrontation with security forces. Ugandan police and army have heavily deployed around Kampala city to forestall the planned protests. Armored vehicles and personnel are patrolling the streets with the key roads leading to the Parliament of Uganda, including Nile Avenue, Siadi Barry Avenue, and the Winton Road, cordoned off by security forces. Access to these roads is restricted, with only pedestrians allowed to pass through rigorous security checks. Now, traffic police in Alberton region have blamed reckless driving and stubbornness for the increasing cases of fatal motor crashes. Joram Tumwebaze, the Alberton region traffic officer, says that many motorists in Bunyoro don't follow the guidelines while using the roads. Tumwebaze notes that whereas the government has tarmacked most of the roads in the region, in a short time there has been an increase in the number of motor crashes which have claimed the lives of many people and left others nursing injuries. He reveals that as police, they have been sensitizing road users, but many do not adhere to the calls. According to him, the problem has been escalated by the diversion of the heavy trucks from using the Karuma Bridge, which has caused some of the trucks to use the Hoima Bulisa Road before proceeding to Para. Tumwebaze says that they are still investigating the circumstances that led to the last week's crash that involved police vehicle which claimed the life of 9 people, including police officers and murder suspects in Kabale Sub-County, Hoima District. He asserts that as police, they have partnered with several stakeholders to ensure that they carry out more sensitization and to ensure the border riders and drivers get permits after being trained. Meanwhile, Emmanuel Kakoza, the Hoima District Police Traffic Officer, has accused border riders of drinking alcohol while conducting their duties on the roads, which he says has also led to many accidents within Hoima. According to the Police Traffic Department annual report for 2023, the Alberton region had 813 crashes, including 310 fatal, 383 serious and 120 minor ones. According to the report, Albertine topped the number of deaths in the country with 374 deaths, translating to 46%. Putting that story aside, the police in Masindi have arrested 69 recruits for allegedly presenting fake academic documents during the just concluded recruitment exercise. The recruits were arrested on Saturday after they reported for training at the Cavalier Police Training School in Masindi district. Before the recruits could commence training, police initiated a verification team that conducted thorough assessment and verification of the academic documents, and the 69 recruits were found to have presented forged academic documents. Masindi police was notified, and immediately detectives were dispatched to the Cavalier Police Training School to kickstart investigations against the implicated recruits. The detectives arrested all the 69 recruits who presented forged academic documents. Julius Alan Hachiza, the Albertine Region Police spokesperson, has confirmed the incident, stating that the implicated recruits were immediately whisked away to the Masindi Central Police Station, where they are detained and charged with presenting fake documents and forgery. Hachiza says police has also confiscated the forged academic documents presented by the recruits, and that the police will send the documents to the Uganda National Examinations Board for thorough assessment and verification by the Uganda Police Human Resource Officers. According to Hachiza, the implicated recruits were later released on police bond on Sunday and sent back to their respective home districts to go and verify the academic documents which the Uganda National Examinations Board. He has warned all candidates seeking to join the Uganda Police Force to always present genuine academic documents, stating that the force will not allow those with forged academic documents.
They were verifying the academic documents, and they realized some of them were fake. And they were arrested and handed them over to Masindi Central Police. However, they were released on bond to go and have their papers verified by UNEP. So they are supposed to come back with the copies from UNEP so that they can go back for training. If we realize they still have forged documents, we shall prosecute them to court of law of forgery and other incorrect documents.
From all over the world.
Now, putting that aside, the National Resistance Movement NRM Vice Chairperson for Karamoja Region, Simon Peter Alepa, has died in a motor accident along Iganga Tirinyi Road. Sources within the NRM has told the media that the deceased was traveling for the ruling party's Central Executive Committee meeting. Busoga East Region Police spokesperson says in a statement that the accident occurred at about 1 a.m. at Bukona along the Iganga Tirinyi Highway. The accident was a head-on collision of a Toyota V8 registration number UAP 787Q and another whose specifics could not be established by press time. According to the police, Alepa was driving the V8 and died on the spot. The deceased was coming from Mbale side and collided with an unknown MV which was moving from Iganga direction, lost control, veered off the road.
You are still listening to KDR News Broadcast. This is the news on the international scene.
For the news on the international scene, at least 50 people have been killed in landslides in southern Ethiopia. The two incidents are thought to have occurred on Sunday evening and Monday morning after heavy rains in the remote mountainous area of Gofa zone. The local authority say that The search for survivors is continuing vigorously, noting that the death toll could rise. Meskil Mitiku, the general administrator of Gofa zone, says the women, children and police officers are among the casualties. Gofa is part of the state known as the Southern Nationalities and the People's Region, located around 320 kilometers, equivalent to 199 miles southwest of the capital, Addis Ababa. Dear listener, it is 11 minutes past 1 p.m. As I wind up the newscast, a quick look on the top stories once more. President Museveni receives a special message from Angola's Lourenco. Youth in Hoima City join anti-corruption march as police arrest protesters in Kampala. Reckless driving, stubbornness to blame for Bunyoro fatal crashes, says traffic police, and dozens killed in Ethiopia landslides. That's it. My name is Deo Asiimwe. I wish you the best of your lunch and a happy Tuesday.
You are still listening to from all over the world, local, regional, national and international. Kdr FM brings you all the stories. Kdr FM News, Worlds, proudly sponsored by MTN.
You used to tell me that I don't make you happy. All that time you would be complaining. But baby, how come you never call me? But now with MTN, I have a daily voice bundle. I'll call you every day. Yeah, yo, baby, don't dolo. MTN voice bundle. Yeah, yo, baby, don't dolo. MTN voice bundle. Yeah, yo, baby, don't dolo.
MTN voice bundle neza bei dondoro okutera network zona tunga dakika 25 arshiringi 10 zonka nyigasta emwe not star ibiri emwe hash otoraneho daily bundle ninga kozesa my MTN app ogambe aha bei dondoro aha kuba kuturi kugamba hamwe twine kizibira MTN enkora n'obushosholeke nibikuratirwa MTN nerebera rushitongole cha Uganda Communications Commission.
Abantu nyana bakibale Kagadi Kakumiro na hadi hona mutabaruke habwo kuba byansika ruguza egabude obone baletere mibazi yona eyabuzireyira ikara no bya Kampala manya Kenya manya Dubai no gitoza hati nurekeraho genda bugenda mu batansika ruguza yone mibaze roho okukebera omubiri gwono kamanya na kyorwaire byona byabusa iwo kwenda kukebera computer kwigule ebinywa kandi inyo bakasitoma babo abakuru inyo bakubahereza special care bakusubuza green tea habeya yo musubuzi okuterwa mutwe kuterwa mutima ekiriro liro mubiri kuruma no kuzimba ebigere ulcers hanija sukari pressure kusanyarara omusujja ogutakira kurumwa omugongo kuruma munda amani geksaija na gekazi toine iwo karwara amaino habokwani obo kabakuletera mbazi gwa amaino ogubakweta high quality toothpaste bakusemereza obuhereza high naiwe buli kya baraza babahunya marunda town council hasanyuka bar and lodge ekandi kuruga kya kabiri kya kasatu kya kana kya katano kya mukaga hamuna kya sande babakaruguza ha office zabwe enkuru ha muhanda gwa kikada waruga ha stand big bank hakona house ne kyapa kibahoja kwano kirora genda bugenda akasenti ko gule mibazi niko bakwijanja bokire abokumanya bikiraho baza nabo haziro msanju munana mukaga 13 04 00 na 0 msanju 40 kenda na 5 10 23 yanshi together we share.
For how Chinese bantu baingi muno ohulira kyansimba hano nkwata hamugongo ekifuba kikuremera oburumi munyingo mu baitu hati wekwata ba for how Chinese bano ni bayijanja banokira kimo ebirwaire no biraga nenkoro yawe yokikugu baine byoma ebya meridian therapy nibikonyera okwigula ebinywa kutereza migongo alinywa bakusasa nibakumara mu busase bona bwino munyingo hati nywa bakuzimbe bigere mugende mubayikire nibakora handweleza maiso mugongo nibaijanja sukali harusazi okwetaaga kusara saizi okendeeza omunyeto gwine oyina ekizibu ky'okusanyalala hamu nainywa abateirwe stroke niba batereze nimugaruka okurungi muno abafohawo chinese hano mukaruguza basange ha muhanda gwa kizizi ogugenda ha vision ha kyombeko kya Kona House haihi na ichundiro lya magiteri yaka opposite Millennium Guest House rundi baterere ha namba z'essimu 0778 88 778 38 na 0709 62 83 44 for how Chinese hamu n'obwijanja by'oburungi.
Onu niwe kacharu wa Kdr chikumika tonyeza ichazufama
haniko mukono go haiguru kusabire iwa kusasa munda akuru momutwe iwa kusasa maguru uruzaru kabura ukwata sente nizirabamu teko mukono haiguru kusabire nyo kacharu ayashwanda baraka blasko bashamara baraka paka
Parish development model na into etaga nayo mugitebeze ihe nziri
nkari bize ndaomba nse sabire bano teko mukono haiguru yarara bashanda barara yabara shambara wata mukifuba wata mugongo
some cases tinkugambi inywena nambere abamu ba pastors ba dividingire families
how
baitu nambere sometimes mugamba ogo na wana rogo ogo so what happens abantu mbaruga mu church abokubi pastor ijuki yitu abantu whatever you say we take it to be right so ne turugoku nyoni ntahamuka ningambe chomenso omukazi nwataha na ndoga onu wataha na ndoga kandi pastor amaze kundagura
oko turugayo ate bizibu tibiri oko honko oko nakuno biri abantu tibachatunga kasente kon
tumaze emyezi musanji tubagana tulya tunywa kyoka bulikyo nituturantukora
musamerera kasente tukwenda omusa